Hi, my name is Jason Keck, and I'm the CEO of Broker Buddha. At Broker Buddha, we are changing the way commercial insurance is bought and sold by bringing together businesses, brokers, and carriers on the same platform at the same time, drastically reducing the amount of effort it takes to get a business the coverage it needs. Why are we doing this? Because the process of getting a business the coverage it needs is an administrative nightmare. Broker Buddha is the product of an incubator called Interplay. Interplay originally incubated an insurance agency called FounderShield, who realized early in their journey how painful it was to process insurance applications. So painful that they built their own technology, which has helped them become one of the fastest growing agencies in the country. Broker Buddha was inspired by FounderShield, and through our incubator relationship, we've been able to learn from them and onboard their lessons around creating a powerful digital customer experience for insurance clients. But now back to the nightmare. When I was asked to help co-found Broker Buddha, I tapped into my Accenture experience to map out every single step in the insurance application process. If you haven't done this before, I can assure you it feels a little bit like sitting in an apartment under quarantine for 3 months with your in-laws. It's not fun. We mapped out 20 distinct steps for each business in the process. For the broker, it's closer to 23. And for carriers, it's another 23 steps and sometimes more. For the past 3 years, we've been building a platform that streamlines the application renewal process by putting brokers, businesses, and carriers on that platform at the same time. And now, 5 of the top 10 agencies in the country are using our platform to engage with their clients. But let's talk about carriers today. Streamlining the application and renewal process helps insurance carriers with 3 things that every carrier in the innovation lab has agreed are important. Number 1, we help carriers with speed. Digital submissions ensure that carriers get completed submissions faster because browsers can do things that PDFs can't. Little things like ensuring that certain questions are answered or that fields have the right format go a long way to streamlining digital processes. Our technology works by interrogating PDFs and identifying questions, sections, and logic, as well as common questions across forms. We then take that interrogation and convert it into interactive, customer-friendly online smart forms, which agents can use to gather information from their clients and produce signed documents for quoting and binding coverage. We're doing for commercial insurance what TurboTax did for the tax industry, and on average, agents get applications back on 3.5 days, not 3.5 weeks. The second thing we help carriers with is growth, in particular, expanding revenue from their already appointed agents. How do we do that? Well, we surveyed 2,000 agents and found that 95% of them said they will send more business to carriers who provide them with real-time quotes when a client submits an application online. What that means is that speed matters. Because we collect data digitally, we can quickly send that data to carriers through APIs, preventing the traditional back and forth associated with email and PDF-based submissions. We've worked out that one committed agent on Broker Buddha to quote digitally with carriers can drive $2.5 million in premium and $133,000 in profit. Now that may not sound like a lot, but scaling that is very easy for us. So imagine you had 10,000 committed agents submitting business to you through Broker Buddha. That would drive $25 billion in premium and $1.3 billion in profit. Carriers often talk about flow, and the fact is that the more agencies using Broker Buddha, the more flow we'll get to carriers who are connected to us through APIs. Last but not least, we help carriers with expansion. This means growing their business through tech-forward, digital-savvy agencies who aren't directly appointed with them. These agencies on our platform can submit business to carriers using our wholesale partner as an intermediary. Now look, we're tech people. APIs come easy to us. If you have APIs, we can be up and running with you in 6 weeks or less. If you don't have APIs, we have a solution for that as well. And the business case is hard to argue with. You get $25 billion in premium. For appointed agencies, we ask for a nominal fee per agent as well as a success fee. We want to participate in your growth. For unappointed agents, you just pay your traditional wholesaler commissions and leave the rest to us. Now, our leadership team rocks. Our head of engineering, Ryan, was the first engineer at Bold Penguin, and our head of sales, Sean, crushed it at Yelp, one of the best sales training grounds in the country. And last but not least is Alessandra, our head of account management. I dare anyone out there to get into a negotiation with Alessandra and win. If you do, I will buy you and your family a trip to Hawaii after COVID is over, of course. And we've raised $4.5 million in capital, and we're profitable. We're not raising capital right now, but that may change later this year. And I want to take a moment to thank Maria, Sunny, Jeff, and Jennifer, and everybody for the FinTech Innovation Lab for a fantastic experience over the last few months. And of course, our partners, in particular the chaperones, who've guided us through the program. We currently have 2 engagements underway with companies on the slide, and expect to have 2 and possibly 3 more before the end of the summer. So if you're interested in what we're doing or would like to learn more, please join us in the breakout room or email me at jason@brokerbuilder.com.